Alright, so I just picked this bike up. It's a 98 Dyna Super Glide. I don't know the mileage. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it runs. I got impatient and took this valve off because I wanted to see if it would run. And it had fuel in it, so I was like, well, what's the deal? So I took this off and nothing was coming out. But it must have had 2 or 3 liters in the tank, so and I can't blow air through this. So I'm gonna take this apart right now, see what we're dealing with, and probably put it back on, hook up the booster cables, and see if I can get it to bark. The original owner, it's in great shape. I'll be honest, I don't even know if, you know what I mean, the motor might need a bottom end, I have no clue. And I don't know the mileage. I bought it with a dead battery, never put cables on it, just kinda, in my mind, I got a deal. These older bikes, I don't know if they're getting harder to find, but they're getting harder to find for a good deal. So I said I better get one of these before they are untouchable with my bank account. So it is. It's a good start. Buddy's got her lowered down. Buddy only stood about 3.5 feet tall, so he's got the back lowered, the front lowered, but he's got all the original parts, and luckily the original seat, because this thing is just... it ain't for me. I'm lucky enough to have the original exhaust too. Back tire's pretty good. Front tire, at first glance, is good, but it looks like the ocean, like all around. So got a new one of those on order. That'll be coming off, but not getting thrown out. I'll use that on a long trip or whatever, but just around town, I think that can go into storage and not have to be on the bike. Yeah, we'll dig into her. I'll kind of put you on a stand and you can watch me take that little valve apart, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, let's rebuild this thing. I'll take it apart and put the gaskets back in and say that it's fixed. I'll be the first one to tell you too, I don't know how this thing works. I know enough that I can probably fix it. See, it's like a vacuum operated, like, I don't know if this is a pump or what, but we'll find out. There's a vacuum line going to it for a reason. It's not for looks. So we'll see. Oh. Little springy thing. Yeah, it's all fine. You see what I'm dealing with here. It's kind of like the gasket's a little different looking, but so am I. So whatever. That must be. Good, I've done it. I guess. What? I take that now. Oh, yeah. Oh my. Alright, got that on. Hopefully it don't leak. Just come with me while I fall off this chair with gas. Oh. Let me know if you see it leaking, because it'll be too late when you do. Nothing yet. I don't think she needs a full tank, but should be enough to catch us on fire anyway. Yeah, put some of this in that don't work, seafoam. I put some seafoam in it. The bike rebuilt itself. New tires on it, everything. You got gas in her. It's gotta be some sort of a vacuum operated unit. Shut up. Ah, the birds don't be quiet. Oh. Oh. This is where I find out, oh yeah, we forgot to tell you, it blew up. He parked it. The old forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you about that. Forgot to mention that. Made a noise. So, let's do reserve and see if we can catch it on fire. Oh, it's in gear. It's in gear and it's got gas. So she don't got the old safety switch on her. Okay. Let's try this again. Neutral. Try neutral this time. Choke. I want the cheap stuff that's flammable. Okay, so I took the carb off. You can see how that's leaking all there on the intake manifold. Oh, here's your intake manifold. Where did I put them? All cracked and dried out. So that's why, like, look up there. They're pretty dried up. Like, look. So there's your problem. No matter how tight I made those manifold bolts, that was never going to seal. I'll probably still clean this just because that's the right thing to do, but I just ordered those gaskets. So as far as running the bike, she's kind of at a standstill, but there's lots of other things I can do, like take this off. So now we'll do that. Trying really hard not to go get a grinder right now. Okay, so these are the stock shocks off the back, which are literally brand new. So you can't even, this bike's so low you can't even put the kickstand down. You gotta lean the bike like way over the other way just to get the kickstand out because it was so short. There's one. Another one. Ugh. Let's try this one. This one looks a little less, you know. Okay, there's that. The carb and the Ultrasonic here at the moment, which is making it look brand new. The gaskets are on the way. Hopefully they get here today. And I'll get it back on, put the carb on, get it running again, and I don't really want to go any farther with it until it can sit here and idle and run on its own. I want it running driving, then I'll start doing the visually pleasing items that I want to do. But for now, I'm gonna work on the carb and go from there. I still like it, so that's good. Took that out yesterday. Worked good. Got a little dirty on the way. And to take her for a bath. Something I noticed though, the back speakers aren't working. So, I mean, knowing me, I'll just leave that because there's a better chance I'll be catching it on fire if I try to fix it than just leaving it as is. Music is loud enough. The differences are cool, like, you know, they all look the same going down the road, but when you're up close to them, like, just as an example, like, look at this transmission. Take that in for 3 seconds. Look at this transmission. Completely different. Oh, got a new headlight. Tires on the way, brake pads, a seat, back tire, brake pads for the back. We'll give her an oil change and that'll be it. I'll run her as is for the next little while anyway. Kind of do minimal work just to get it on the road, because then I got to get back on my truck, which I got this in for it, the exhaust manifold, some plants, got the fast pump for it, truck. So that'll be my next thing, and this bike will be ready to go if I want to go for a ride. I had the Sportster, it was okay. Just wanted something a little bigger, but not this big. Like, these are nice on the highway, but it's a lot just to putt around town or whatever. It's nice to just hop on something like this if you gotta run to the store or drive down to the beach or whatever. So that's why this is sitting here, and I look forward to getting on that and putting some miles down. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Alright, so there's those gaskets again. They're pretty air leaky looking. And here's our carb after the Ultrasonic, so it's about 90% clean, which is my specialty. No sense doing it 100% proper, so that'll be good to go back in. Cleaned it up great. So, yeah, we'll wait for those gaskets, hopefully today.